Hey everyone, Shadow here and welcome to another Dauntless video. In today's one, we will talk about the changes coming in patch 0.5.3 in Dauntless. And to be short and frank with you guys, there are no Ostian repeaters, no Sevo vendor, no balance changes and in my view, this patch is underperforming and just being released so they can keep their promise of weekly patches and updates. Yes, let me make it clear for everyone, because many of you were probably expecting what I was, and that is getting weekly content in Dauntless, but we are not. We are getting weekly patches, with some of them only containing quality of life updates, like this one. Many of you might wonder why I have the patch notes webpage opened instead of Dauntless footage, and to that I'm gonna answer with, well, I was not able to log in and play with these past 2 days because of matchmaking errors, and secondly, I'm a little bit pissed off because for some strange reason I do not have a crafting menu for my grenades, which I hope Phoenix Labs can fix soon. I did receive a response regarding my problem at least, so I'm hoping it gets resolved sometimes in the following days. So let's just quickly go through the patch notes. Enabled a new Razor Chrome integration in Dauntless that will trigger when Slayers fire their flare, break a core, craft gear, get hit or damaged by a behemoth, hit maximum lantern charge, activate their lantern, have low health or using a healing flask. Chroma patterns will also trigger when a behemoth enters its rage or ether state. I don't want to start raging and hating on, but what the actual goddamn work are they doing in there? There's tons of content that's waiting to be released, being delayed, and they're actually releasing a Razor Chrome integration? I think this is the biggest joke since they started delaying and not being able to keep up with the content. I'm not against peripheral extensions and RPG or any other sort of integrations between games and hardware, but that has to come after everything else is well and done. The time they're spending to develop and do this and the people they use to do it, it does not matter if it's one person or more, could have gone to help finish the still non-released content faster. I mean, what's going on in your office, Phoenix Labs? I'm starting to feel like you cannot properly set your priorities. To make matters worse, you're also releasing new cosmetic skins. That's it as far as big and useless changes we get in this patch. Why would you release all this, even bother spending time on it when you decline in player base and in content? Everyone wants more stuff to do in the game, not to spend more money on cosmetics or to have their Razor peripherals flash when they get hit by the behemoths they have been hunting for 9 months now, or damage those they have been farming for more than a year. I mean, and not every one of us has Razor peripherals. I do, but they are not Chroma ones, so it doesn't help me or let's say 80% of the people that still play the game, which are few. I'm seriously disappointed by all this. Honestly, I cannot wait to see what they bring next week. Surprises just keep coming and they're not Christmas Eve type of surprises, to my unfortunate bad day. Let's see what else we have in quality of life section of this patch. The Warpike charge attack will once again be able to combo in additional tasks. At least they fix problems they caused themselves. Slayers will no longer have their grenade aim interrupted by damage over time effects. Well, on this matter, I can only say that I cannot even craft grenades at the moment, and I'm apparently not the only one with the issue, so I hope the people like me who have the issue and cannot get any more grenades get their issues fixed so that they can actually check this out. Next on, tuned Koshai's close swipe attack to reduce unexpected hits. Instead of nerfing him last week, they could have fixed this then rather than now. They also fixed a bug where city party banners would flicker briefly when refreshing. Guys, this is the biggest issue with the game and I'm glad they fixed it. I do not know what I could have done if it was not fixed. My 1080 Ti was crashing each time the banners flickered, and totally ignoring the low FPS in Ramsgate and the laggy atmosphere. That is during the times that I was able to connect to Ramsgate and not given the matchmaking error when trying to log in. God bless this fix. They renamed the Frostplate break part to Frosty Scale to prevent naming confusion with certain Pangar armor pieces. I'm not gonna comment or give feedback on this change. Fixed the bug that caused players using the Hunger to not gain the full 75% bonus damage when using Feast. Okay, so firstly, Hunger and Tragic Echo couldn't work together, but they worked fine separately. Then they fixed this and the Hunger started having issues and not working at all. Last week they fixed its passive damage bug and it took them a whole another week to fix its active damage bug. Good job, I guess. Perfect job. Fixed the bug that prevents Helion scales from disappearing after his tail was severed. Cosmetic fix, nothing too big really. The Hunger's primary dodge attack now works as intended. As with the other Hunger fix, you could have done it last week, you know. Fixed the bug that causes Charok's fireball belch to be destroyed when players dodge through it. Why did you have to fix this? It was such a good mechanic. Bad Phoenix Labs. You're very bad people. Fixed the bug that causes stacking weapon effects to double stack when attacking. I have not noticed these weapon effects since the last patches. You hardly are able to see elemental or any other effects in the first place. And this is it for the patch notes, guys. Again, I'm going to say it, I'm very disappointed and let down by this week's patch. And I have a feeling in my gut it is only going to get worse. But we will wait and see. Share in the comments what you guys think. Although my previous videos I have noticed that the majority are on the same opinion as me. They want to support the game, but the progress, content release and patch changes are not giving us much to support. So drop a comment down below to share what you think. As always, thanks for watching, guys and girls. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you did not, give it a thumbs down. If you wish to see more video game and music content, then subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to get notifications. Shadow Strider out.